Hey guys, and welcome back to Biscuits Total War. Today's episode I've got a bit of fun for you guys. It's been a couple of weeks since I put up a PreMarian challenge video. Now a few guys contacted me and a few people messaged me about that PreMarian game and they really enjoyed it. So what we've actually done today, we've got a 31k rules, 2 versus 2 PreMarian rules battle. So I think this is probably going to be a first. I don't think I've actually ever seen a PreMarian 31k team battle played on YouTube before. So this is going to be a lot of fun, a bit of entertainment, and I've been joined alongside. We've got Elita from the Heaven Clan, PaladinBob from the Heaven Clan, and BanjoBob from the Heaven Clan. So it's 4 Heaven members here, all going to be slogging it out online battle, 31ks, but with PreMarian builds. Now, because PreMarian style fighting is relatively new to me, every time I play this, my build is going to be slightly different. It's going to take a lot of tweaking, trying to work out what's the most cost-effective units to bring. So, as this is my second or third attempt at PreMarian, I've decided that when it comes to cav, really, you don't want to mess about with the other cav that you can use, the equites and the auxiliary cav. You just pretty much want to go for general units. Now you can't use the armoured general because that's not a PreMarian unit. What I've got here is just your standard Roman general, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. I've also got 2 gladiator units which you can use, which are really strong. They've got 2 hit points, so they're pretty decent. I've then got 4 triarii. Now these guys are awesome at holding the line against cav. Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe, yeah, 4 archers. Archers aren't great, but they're going to be really good at lowering the morale for the enemy. And then lastly, the rest of my units, when it comes to infantry, there's no point getting Hastati. You might have to go for Principe, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. 1 unit in loose formation, the rest in standard. And you can't actually put these guys into Studo, so it's really going to be a loose formation. That's the only way you're going to be able to litigate against any peeler damage. Let's have a quick look at Elita, and Elita has gone for a similar build. He's got 5 general units, 2 gladiators, 3 Hastati, 3 triarii, and then the rest he's gone for Principe. And if we have a look at the opposition, let's have a look at PaladinBob. Now he's got a couple of orcs cav. Now these guys are going to be good for skirmishing, running in and running out, but they won't be good in a 1-to-1 melee fight. He's got 2 general units, 2 gladiator units, and 2 equites. Again, the equites might be good for a quick shock charge because they have got a half decent charge. I think they've got a charge about 6 or 7, which is going to be okay, but in a prolonged melee fight they're going to get absolutely slaughtered. Then he's got a couple of velites. Now I knew Bob would bring these velites. The reason being, I think Bob likes to bring historically correct builds. So when we're using these PreMarian builds, I knew he'd bring them. So he's got 3 velites and then a bunch of Principes. If you have a look at BanjoBob, BanjoBob's got the 1 general unit. Now really should have probably brought more, but he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got some equites, yeah, just 5 equites, which would be decent because you can put them in a wedge charge and you can go in for a decent charge, but you just need to get those guys out as soon as possible. And the other unit he has brought, which is going to be first to 31k, he's brought some war pigs. Now these war pigs will be decent for lowering the morale for the enemy, which is what I'm going to try and do with my archers, but I think the archers are going to be easier to use than these war pigs. Again, he's got 2 gladiator units, similar to what we've got each, and then he's got the rest, he's got these Principes. So let's start the game, let's see what happens. Let's put it into double speed, just so we can actually get the game started. I think in the first couple of moments we probably spent about 2 minutes actually looking at each other's builds, trying to work out what to actually do, because as I say, all of us are relatively new to playing these PreMarian rules on 31k. Because it's 31k, you're starting off with 31,000 denarii, and pretty much every single one of these units are going to be maxed out, probably golds with either 2 or 3 experience chevron. So they're going to be able to hold their ground for quite a while. But everyone's going to be able to hold their ground for quite a while, so it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. So in comes Elita, he's charging his guys in. I want to get my archers into range as soon as I can. Once I've got my guys into range, I'm going to start the archer fire. So here we go, my guys are firing straight into these units. Now the archers should be able to do quite a lot of damage because the shields aren't really great on these units. The only thing that's going to do well for these units is that they've got high upgrades, so they should be able to hold their ground against these guys in a prolonged melee duel even. So here we go, in come these war pigs. Now a bit of a blunder here, I threw all of my peeler into these war pigs. So yeah, it's great that I've managed to kill them all, so I haven't done really any damage, but I've just wasted so much peeler on these units. But because I've done that, he's now going to have the advantage when it comes to peeler duel. So you can see we're pretty much holding our ground in the centre. They're trying to flank around the side. PaladinBob's trying to out-skirmish us here. He's got his cav as well as these gladiator units here, which is a really smart move because the gladiator units will be really good in a one-to-one melee fight, but the cav won't be really good. So if he can make sure that his cav is always supported with these gladiators, he should be able to win in a cavalry battle. So we're using our triarii around the side here, just trying to push back these units here. And again, I'm using my triarii here just basically as a wall to try and prevent these cav units from coming around the back here. So I've pretty much thrown all of my peeler, I think. I'm going to chuck my peeler into these guys here. Try and kill as many of these units as possible. And then I'm going to use my archers here just to try and shoot as many of these units as possible. Elite is coming in with a little charge here, trying to rout one of these loose formation troops, and then he's going to pull them back out. BanjoBob's now going to go in with his infantry. I'm going with my infantry, and I'm going to try and get my triarii just to try and block these units here. I don't want these cav units to come in and to try and attack my archers. I want to try and defend them with my triarii and my generals, infantry generals cav there. So in we're coming here. Elite is coming in with his cav here. He's trying to take out as many BanjoBob's guys here. BanjoBob can, or what you should do is really surround these guys here. Forget about my triarii and really advance heavily into these guys. Get his cav and charge them straight in here, because you can do a wedge charge. If you have a look over here, PaladinBob's now going to be pushing right into Elite's infantry here. I've now peeled off my... No, this is Elite's cav here. It's going to charge them straight into the SPQR, trying to cause as much routing as possible. A couple of PaladinBob's guys are now routed. Over here, my army is now starting to rout because you've got so many of these BanjoBob's guys in there. I'm now chucking in my triarii to help out. My cav I've just left here. The reason why I've left them here is trying to defend these archers, but what I need to do now is bring these cav into the battle. Not really to fight my side, but trying to help out against PaladinBob, because I pretty much lost my infantry fight here. I'm just holding the line against all of these units, using my triarii. Have managed to take out a bunch of PaladinBob's cav, because my triarii have managed to rout them. In comes BanjoBob, is trying to surround my guys, as you can see here. And as he's trying to surround them, I'm going to try and turn my guys around. I'm trying to get my archers to shoot the backs of these units here. Looks pretty tight on this side. It looks like PaladinBob, the SPQR, is doing really well against the Julii. So I'm going to get my cav anytime now to try and help out with PaladinBob.
The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us.
There we go. It looks like we've now taken out BanjoBob's guy. I'm chucking in my gladiators now. My gladiators are going to be winded, but they'll be really good against these units here. It's really tight at this stage. The only thing that's swinging it in our side is that we've got these archers, and these archers are just constantly lowering the morale of these Brutii troops. Over here, PaladinBob's doing a great job against Elite. Elite is now going to try and peel off some of his units here and try and get a bit of a surround going on. I've got my general's units back now. I'm going to try and get them around the back here. If I can get them around the back, I should be able to do a nice little charge right into the rear of these units here of the SPQR. But I haven't actually done that, my mistake. I've tried to take out a few of these Brutii troops. And now it looks like I'm going to get my general's unit to try and strike the back of PaladinBob's forces. PaladinBob's peeled off a couple of his units here just to try and push back my cav. You can see the damage, you can see the danger of my guys. But I'm going to charge them straight through and aim for these guys here. Elite's units are starting to rout. Here we go. Managed to slap straight into the back of these units. That's caused a rout there. There we go. My general's now died. But he sacrificed himself. He managed to take out a good chunk of these SPQR units. That's going to cause panic in the SPQR and cause them to chain rout. Over here we finally finished off BanjoBob. My archers are still relentlessly shooting as many guys as possible, trying to lower them around, swing the victory into our favour. And looks like we pretty much finished that battle there. So let's have a look, see who's left. There's a couple of Principes that are left. I never know if it's Principes or Principes, but a couple of BanjoBob's guys are left. A couple of these gladiators are still left. They're going to try and attack these Principes. In comes Elite's cav. They're going to just finish them off there. And what have we got left here? We've got 2 units left. Gonna get my where are my gladiators? I'm gonna get my gladiators to try and take on his guys here. Let's just triple speed this for a few moments. There we go. Finish off these Principes. There we go. And now it's going to be a battle of the gladiators. You see he's got 1 gladiator unit left. These guys are shaken. Going to get my gladiators now to attack. So it's 1 versus 1, gladiator versus gladiator. My guys of course are going to win because these guys have already routed. And there we go. Really, that's an average victory. It could have gone either way. I thought it was quite a lot of fun playing that game because it's different tactics, different kind of mechanics to the game. But I think we can tweak it, make it even better for next time. Maybe even get a 4 versus 4. But hopefully by me actually uploading this battle, if you are thinking about doing a PreMarian 31k game, at least you probably know what kind of cav units to bring. And maybe to bring a few archer units. So yeah, this is going to involve a lot of tweaking. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of fun. And at the end of it, both Elite, PaladinBob and BanjoBob really enjoyed that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this as much as we enjoyed playing it. And if you do want to do any more PreMarian games, let me know. I'm up for actually, making this a bit more of a regular thing on the channel. Hopefully we might be able to get a 4 versus 4 PreMarian game. And I'm sure that's going to be a lot of fun. But anyway, let's have a look at the kill count. Both myself and Elite got in a standard amount of kills, about 1100 kills. PaladinBob and BanjoBob got in about 800 kills. So we did manage to swing that in our way. I think it was really down to us having a better cav and better archer units at the end of the day. We'll have a quick look at the kills. Because we both played with the Julii, I can both bring up both of our kill counts. Looks like the Roman general got in a good chunk of kills. 150 kills, 140 kills. So Roman general is definitely another unit to bring in the future. If you have a look at the Triarii, they got in a decent amount of kills. Samnite gladiators got in a decent amount of kills. So yeah, Principes got in a small amount of kills. Some of them got in a decent amount. But yeah, really even game. I hope you enjoyed that. And please guys, if you did enjoy this game, go check out some other videos on my channel. Don't forget to leave a little comment and don't forget to like. And I'll catch you guys soon on the next online battle that I put up on this channel. So this is Biscuits signing off. Catch you soon and thanks so much for the support. Thanks so much for sticking with me and I'll catch you guys soon, okay? Bye now.